All right, Section 3 is Culpeper's Rebellion. Words to know, there are 5 of them. General Assembly, Culpeper's Rebellion, Treason, Navigation Acts, Governor, and you know how to do your Cornell T. Essential question. I would definitely know this. How did the issue about taxes cause the problems between the Albemarle residents and the 8 Lord Proprietors? All right. Word to know right off the bat. General Assembly. Make sure you know the General Assembly is the lawmaking body. People to make the laws. We still have the General Assembly today that makes the laws. Okay, if you're curious, this is the North Carolina State Seal to the right. All right, something else you need to know, the Great Deed of Grant. Definitely something you need to know. Said that all existing land grants will be charged same quick rents as Virginia. Remember, we were not making as much money as Virginia, so we're charging the same quit rent. Remember, that's a tax from Section 2. The Navigation Acts was another way that the king wanted to make money. He knew North Carolina was going to start making money on different things, so he wanted to get his tax money out of it on exports. An export is something you send out. Import is something you receive. All right. So, tax on all exported items such as tobacco, fish, flour, or shingles. In 1673, the tax on these items was called the Navigation Act. Pretty much the king wanted money out of the colonists. Most residents are going to ignore the tax, or they're going to try to avoid paying it. All right, the Lord Proprietor support. Okay, this section is going to have a lot of key figures. Okay, first one, Thomas Miller and Thomas Eastchurch. Both of these people are going to be disliked by the colonists. Well, Thomas Miller was a pharmacist who supported proprietors as a tax collector. Why did he support the proprietors, and why did the colonists hate him? Well, he collected taxes. If somebody went to your house every day and collected taxes from you, you're going to get aggravated. You're probably not going to like that person very much. Thomas Eastchurch, same situation, was a land surveyor who supported taxes because it would bring him more business. More business means more money. So when he surveyed the land, the more he surveyed, the more money he got. All right. The men's position caused a conflict in the colony. The colonists did not like either one of these Thomases. Okay, it's going to eventually lead to a rebellion. All right, the beginnings of the rebellion, you have these 2 guys. They go back to England to talk to the king about the situation. One person, definitely know his name, he's going to be on the side of the colonists. He's going to be the people's person, as you say. He goes back and says, well, the colonists are too poor to pay taxes. All right. Thomas Eastchurch was appointed the governor of the Albemarle region. He eventually did not fulfill his duties. The rant's going to threaten a rebellion. Think of a rebellion as a rebel, somebody who goes totally against what you're supposed to do. All right, Thomas Miller is now going to be the governor, and he's going to be known as Miller the Tyrant. He's going to go crazy. Miller the Tyrant. 1677, Miller arrives back at the Carolina colony with armed ships. Miller gets back. He's going crazy. He's collecting fines. All right, getting taxes from everyone. Making arrests for no reason. This is going to be a major problem. All right. Durant, the person I just told you, distributes weapons to the colonists. He's going to start a rebellion against Thomas Miller. Durant ends up winning the rebellion and is going to imprison Miller and the people that were on Miller's side. The 8 Lord Proprietors sent governors to the colony, but very little taxes were sent back to England. More problems. 1680, there was a hearing, and actually the colonists are going to win. Miller is blamed for the rebellion. They said Miller the Tyrant just went crazy, arresting people for no reason. Virginia claimed Carolina colony, the Albemarle region, because Albemarle Sound is pretty close to Virginia. They're going to say the Albemarle is theirs. They're going to try to collect tax money. 3 things, definitely know all 3 of them. Why is Virginia going to claim them? Well, Carolina is going to, what they're going to do is they're going to refuse to sell Carolina tobacco in Virginia, which is going to hurt the Carolina economy. Okay. The proprietors are going to send a governor to try to solve problems, which is not going to happen. Salto's going to claim the land as private property, and he's going to pretty much jail anyone who doesn't pay taxes. This is the 3 things they're going to try to do. Carolina's going to split. If you didn't know, Carolina and South Carolina were once together. Now we're going to split them. All right. to try to solve problems. Proprietors in 1691 to resolve the problems in the colony, splitting the colony into two, a north and a south. Salthal, which was sent by Virginia, was supposed to help. Going to be banished from this Albemarle Sound, which is this Albemarle region up top, the Sound. All right. He's going to be sent to Charleston, South Carolina, to try to collect taxes there. North Carolina was given a Quaker. We hear the word Quaker, we're thinking religion, governor, who would finally leave the people alone. And that is section number 3.